Madam President, I rise today to honor one of Utah's valiant citizens, to honor Major General Jeff Burton, Adjutant General of the Utah National Guard, and to pay tribute to him for his many years of devoted service to our nation and to the great state of Utah. As General Burton closes a long chapter of 37 years of military service, he leaves behind a tremendous legacy as an American patriot and as a true servant leader. And so I'd like to take a moment to talk about General Burton today. From a young age, General Burton knew that he wanted to follow in the footsteps of a number of his family members by serving both his faith and his country. He served a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on a Canadian Indian reservation, braving harsh conditions that would well prepare him for his future of military service. As soon as he returned home, he enrolled at Brigham Young University, where he enlisted in the National Guard as an artillery field soldier. He joined BYU's ROTC program, receiving a commission as a second lieutenant in 1984. He completed tours with the U.S. Army Military Police Corps in Alabama, with the 4th Infantry Division at Fort Carson, Colorado, and with the 7th U.S. Corps in Germany, where he witnessed the fall of the Berlin Wall. In 1991, General Burton left the Army and returned home to join the Utah National Guard, where he served in a variety of distinguished leadership positions over the next decade. Chief among them was a position that involved commanding the 1457th Engineer Combat Battalion during Operation Iraqi Freedom as part of the initial ground war in that conflict. He and his troops were tasked with searching for and eliminating explosive devices, improvising and improving whenever necessary, figuring out ways to strengthen security in and around the U.S. Embassy, and of course responding to bombings and other acts of terror. They were often the first ones on the scene of an explosion. In honor of his heroic service there, he was awarded the Bronze Star. General Burton was appointed Special Assistant Adjutant General of the Utah National Guard in 2008, promoted to Brigadier General just a few months later, and then made Major General and Adjutant General in 2012. In this role, General Burton has trained and equipped more than 7,000 soldiers under his command and helped them prepare to respond to challenges in both military life and in their personal lives. He's prepared them not only to fight our nation's wars and provide military support to our troops throughout the world, but to combat wildfires, respond to natural disasters, and ensure law and order in our communities. Under his leadership, they've performed at an absolutely remarkable and indeed exceptional caliber. When the 100,000 soldier surge in Afghanistan ended in 2012, General Burton was also responsible for overseeing the needs of the soldiers returning home from war. He rose to the challenge, tending both to the physical and emotional needs of those warriors and to their families with utmost care. As he himself has once said, "May we make a silent promise to keep the faith with our battle buddies and wingmen. May we be strong for one another and unashamedly rush to the aid of those in need. May we remember those who have suffered grievous wounds in the defense of liberty. And may we never forget those who have given the ultimate sacrifice within our formations so that we might live in freedom." Close quote. General Burton has lived by these words over his long and dedicated career. Every day, he keeps a note tucked in the band of his hat. And that note contains the lists of the soldiers who were killed in combat or during 9/11 under his command. He's led by example, never asking of his soldiers something that he himself has not done. And he's led in order to serve, striving always to protect the welfare of his command, of our country, of the United States Constitution and of the freedoms that it protects. And so it's only fitting that we honor him today. On behalf of our nation and all Utahns, I thank General Jeff Burton for the sacrifices he and his family have made to secure the freedoms that we hold dear. I congratulate him on this occasion and wish him many happy years ahead with his wife, Charn, and their children. Thank you, Madam President. I yield the floor.